Welcome to the Human-Computer Interaction Lab at the University of Maryland. I'm Ben Shneiderman, and in this short segment I will be introducing you to a package that we call PlayPen II. This is a piece of work that's evolved over the last couple of years here. There was a PlayPen I, originated by Andy Sears, and then during the summer of 1990, Andrew Sears developed this into a refined package called PlayPen II. It's a finger painting package that makes use of a touch screen for some playful and innovative ways of using computers. It has not only color and the motion of your hand, but some sounds are generated as well. We like to think of it as a playful tool, and we found children of all ages, from age 2 to elderly, who have had a lot of fun using PlayPen to explore the visual space developed by their fingers. There's something quite powerful and attractive and engaging about using your fingers to draw on the screen. We also do allow users to use a mouse in the system if they don't have a touch screen, and that came about because PlayPen II was built on top of general-purpose software toolkit that we had constructed to allow us to use touch screens in a wide variety of applications. This was a natural emergence from our earlier work on touchscreens, which developed very high-precision touchscreens, precise enough to allow people to point to a single pixel on the screen, and then continuous feedback that allowed people to drag that cursor across the surface of the screen and possibly activate by lifting off or produce dramatic motions by gestural input on the surface of the touchscreen. Let me take you on a little tour of PlayPen II, and then I'll show you what an artist has done in putting it to work in a more aesthetic way than we who have been playing with PlayPen. Here we go. Let's take a look at PlayPen II. The initial screen gives a little introduction and suggests some of the possibilities here. Let's start by clearing the screen, and I'll just say hi by writing on the screen with my finger. You can see you get a pretty smooth curving line there, and I can add some color change to it. Let's clear the screen again and go for a thicker font, a thicker brush, and let me remind you that you're at the University of Maryland. And let me now add some sound and clear to white, and then we'll tell you that you're at the Human Computer Interaction Lab. As you'll see, there are different colors that depend on where you are on the screen, and different frequencies of sounds that we get as we draw on the screen. Besides the normal kind of painting tools, which are fun to do, we found that our visitors have a lot of pleasure when they drag their finger and get these concentric circles, which we've labeled as rain, or the raindrops, and that feeling is very attractive. If we go and explore these snowflake patterns, you'll see that the faster I go, the larger are the snowflakes. Here we were trying to understand the potential for using speed and even gesture in terms of touchscreen interfaces. The one that catches my attention is the one we call needles, where if I go slowly and then speed up, I get larger needles. And if I add just a few more strokes here and go back to my raindrops, I can quickly create a bit of a cat face. We usually draw some whiskers in here, and we get to have a lot of fun, although artistic skills are still in the developing stage, let's say. The idea of gesture and direction was explored in the use of circles whose aspect ratio and size varied on the direction and the speed of motion. Traveling along the diagonal gets you circles, traveling off the diagonal gets you more like ovals, and the faster you go, the larger it is. Same idea applied for the triangles, where large triangles were generated by quicker motions. And finally, the
filled in circles, which were the most engaging kind of pattern, and the visitors from 2-year-olds to 75-year-olds had a lot of fun playing with this. Sometimes they would let the colors vary randomly, or they could fix the colors and choose on the palette on the bottom of the screen and then fill the screen with whatever color they liked. We could also choose to clear the screen and record on here, and now if I draw something, it will be recording the sequence of actions that I have placed here. So I can draw a face and a little hair here for our friendly fellow. As you can see, I still need some art school lessons, but if I stop the recording and now clear the screen, I can play back all the things that I just did. We had artist named Larry Ravitz come in and use just this technique to draw some portraits. The tape that you're seeing shows segments from his 15 minutes of sketching with his hand. As you may notice, he had asked for a charcoal gray palette only, and so here you see he's simply painting with the wide brush tool and just a grayscale. We've begun to offer other artists the chance to try it out, and the university is distributing PlayPen as a product, and it's available by the information that's on at the end of this tape.